Welcome to Prestige Worldwide, the podcast, a weekly battle of wits, debating everything from horseshoes to hand grenades, all for the privilege to be called right. And now, your hosts, Bobo and Travis.
Hey guys, welcome to Prestige Worldwide, the podcast. I am Travis. With me as always is Bobo.
Heyo.
How's it going, buddy?
Oh, you know, living the dream, buddy.
Yeah. I know
Yep.
you always are.
Hey, did we ever find out if I'm allowed to say walkout basement white America?
No, and you know what? We can talk about that real quick, because I
Because I was about to say about the catch line, and I realized we had an issue with that, potentially.
We never really got any kind of ruling on that, and it seems that for the foreseeable future, we may not get a ruling on that as well, because as we talked about a little bit last week, our polls are down.
Oh, they're down again.
They were never up. I thought they were, and they're not. They're not up.
Oh, so you lied to me.
I did. Although I did say when I go to look at it, I'm pretty sure they'll probably all be back down last week. So that was a self-fulfilling prophecy, and it came to fruition.
Excellent.
Yeah. So I actually spent a large majority of my day today starting to work on the polls again. So
well then. We have some.
So for the first 20 episodes have polls again, and we've lost all of the results from last time.
Great. Great. That's what I wanted to hear.
Although I tell you what, the funny part about it is, I do all my stuff on a different computer. On this computer, it looks like the polls work.
What? And you know what? Don't get my hopes up. I don't want to hear this.
Okay, well then your job this week is to go on our website and look to see if the polls work on your computer. Because on the computer I do all of my work on, I get on and they don't work. Yet when I get onto the computer for the podcast, they're working now. Like I put it on episode 25, and the polls seem to be working.
I just can't take all this back and forth, man. It's just really tugging at my heartstrings.
Well, I tell you what, and this is
you know what? I'm gonna go try right now. Let's see. So I see a poll on this episode, and it's not working.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. For all of our listeners, if you have joined us late and you want to go back through the archives and listen to some of the old episodes, I highly recommend doing that because some of them are pretty great.
Yeah, you should absolutely do that.
But the polls are going to be down for a little while. It's just as long as it takes me to get through them all and redo them. I found a way that we can do it, and as far as the website stays active, we should be fine because it's actually going to be through a third party website.
Okay then.
So hopefully that one doesn't go down. I think it's called Survey Maker or something like that, or Poll Maker. I don't know. Please don't redo your website so I can't do this anymore. But like I said, they will be back up and running. The new episodes, they all have them. Last week and the week before those have up to date polls, but the none of the old episodes have them except for some of them right now.
You know what? That's okay.
It's so fucking annoying though, because like I was really worried about that. I would have to go back through and redo it, and it really is so tedious. And we've lost all of the results that we used to have. So
God damn it.
So we're resetting the clock on the polls. But
okay, you know what? Great. Let's just, next we'll just take another month off to redo them all, right?
I hope to have them. I mean, like, it took me like 3 hours today to do 20 of them. So 70 episodes. Yeah, it's going to take me a little while, but I'll get through it.
Okay, perfect.
So to answer your question that started this whole thing, no, we do not have a ruling. I'm still not sure if it's okay to say.
I think if we need to make that a new poll on one of the new episodes, because I feel like we're going to need answers to that one.
Maybe. What? Okay, let me see this. So, okay, that one actually has. That one was one that I just recently redid. That's episode 69. Okay, so again, we're pleading with people because we had some problems with our polls. Does the podcast catchphrase make you uneasy? So,
right.
So go back to the archives. Go back to past episodes. Episode 69, verbal diarrhea. And vote, because now we have that one at least figured out, so we can figure out if Bobo can continue saying that.
Excellent.
Does that help you out?
Yeah, it makes me feel better because I need an answer on this.
Okay. I mean, what does your gut tell you?
Yeah, I don't want to tell you what my gut tells me. All right, it's a secret.
Okay, all right, that's fine. I mean, I'm the one that voiced the concern, but it just makes me uneasy. It just. I
mean, You got a weak stomach. What am I going to tell you?
I do have a weak stomach when it comes to, I don't know, when it comes to saying, I don't even really like saying white privilege. Like, it's just weird. I don't know. Maybe it's my snowflake mentality, but I don't know. It just.
Would you rather just say privilege?
Sure. I'm fine with the privilege. I wish we all had privilege. Then it wouldn't be privilege. It would just be status quo.
Okay, then. I can't argue with that logic, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so, I don't know. I tell you what, though, I'm a little irritated. And I'm going to
little irritated?
I'm a little irritated, and I'm going to let you gloat here for a few seconds. We are smack dab in the middle of hockey playoffs, and
I was going to bring that up.
The Penguins lost again last night to.
But it's not just that you lost last night. It's how you lost last night.
Oh, the Penguins lost. The Caps did not win.
What are you talking about?
The Caps did not win. The Penguins. Listen, let me put that in a different way.
Okay.
The Penguins lost the game in the last 5 minutes.
I would argue that Ovi single-handedly put our team on the back and won the game for us in the last minute.
Great. He's still never going to win a cup. But
okay, we'll see.
But I'm so irritated with everything there, and then we're not going to get into hockey because I know I'm of the anomaly of people that watch on a regular basis. But it just got me.
Speaking of white privilege. White privilege is watching playoff hockey.
That's Canadian privilege. I would.
Don't make fun of Canadians. They're too polite to bring into this.
Listen, it's Canadian privilege. It's the one thing they have. Well, I don't know.
I mean, that's true. They have hockey and they have good manners. The two things they have:
hockey, manners, and healthcare. But that's neither here nor there. But it got me thinking because I have a question for you, Bobo, and I'm gonna tie this all in together. If you had a choice. Either your team wins in nail-biting fashion in any sport, football, baseball, whatever the hell you were watching, cricket. Would you rather nail-biting fashion or would you rather, if you had to choose, nail-biting or just blowout? Which game would you rather watch?
Watch us win or watch us lose?
Win. Well, yeah, let's go with a win.
Blowout. 20 times out of 20, man. I love when my team steamrolls another person's team.
Okay. I think I'm
just a full-on murder boner. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And listen, I think I'm right there with you because I'll tell you what. Bringing it back to these Pittsburgh Penguin games, they're taking time off my life. I don't know what the increment is right now. I don't know if it's hours, days, weeks, years, but it's definitely taking time off my life.
Don't take it so seriously, man.
I mean, I guess that's part of the enjoyment for me. But
really, I can see that.
Because listen, win or lose, I'm still screaming at the TV, and I'm still as nervous or as wrapped up into it. But that's part of the enjoyment for me. I mean, I know I really can't control it, but I do try to control it with, superstitions or something like that. But I know it makes no effect.
No, it makes no difference at all.
Right. So But the reason why I asked you is that's kind of what we're going to do today. So we're going to play a little game called This or That. This is not Would You Rather.
It is not Would You Rather.
This is This or That.
It's a completely different game with a different name.
Right, absolutely.
And it's not even played the same way. You don't even say the words Would You Rather in it. I mean,
you
it's
try not
completely
to.
different.
However, I've already fucked that one up. But
did you? No, we didn't announce the game yet. It didn't count.
we didn't start it. That's fine. This is not Would You Rather. This is This or That. Now, I will tell you, for me, mine is a little bit different than a normal Would You Rather, because mine are kind of like specific things, you know? Like my first one. If you had to choose text message or call.
If I had to choose.
If you had to choose.
Oh, text message.
Okay.
I would prefer if my phone didn't have the ability to take phone calls.
I kind of agree with you.
I don't even know why they put that feature on phones anymore. To me, it's the most worthless feature on a phone. It's got so many other things. It has the ability to take HD video. It's got the ability to take HD like audio recordings. It's got the ability to play games on, like real games with 1080p graphics.
Right.
And then buried in the menu is this fucking option where someone can dial a number and talk to me on it. Fucking stupid. Who the fuck needs to do that? Listen, we have group text. We've got instant messenger. You don't need to fucking call me. And definitely do not leave a voicemail. If you have set up your voicemail, uninstall it.
Wait, okay. So we got to talk about that one a little bit. First off, the phone feature is pretty important. And I'm not advocating for text messaging or calling at this point. I'm just pointing out the phone feature is pretty important because that's how we do this podcast, too. We are calling each other. But the other part about that is Uncle Hare just made fun of me last week for leaving him a voicemail. And is that really a thing? Like, you're not allowed to leave voicemails anymore?
No one does it. No. It's universally frowned upon.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I leave voicemails.
That's a problem, and you should fix it.
Is that really
I'll be honest, if you leave me a voicemail, Travis, I will look at my phone and visibly sigh, roll my eyes, and delete it without reading it or listening to it.
I'm sure I've left you voicemails, and I'm going to keep leaving you voicemails, and I might increase the frequency in which I leave you voicemails.
Good luck, because my voicemail is full currently.
Yeah, it always is. That's right.
Right, there's a reason for that. It's not because I actually need those messages. I don't ever delete those. I don't want to get voicemails, because they're fucking stupid.
All right. I didn't know this was a thing. I didn't know this was a problem.
Let me put it this way. There's nobody important enough in my life that should leave me a voicemail that I need to respond to you via a phone call if you've left me a message. So by leaving me a voicemail and then saying to me later, did you get my message? If I have to say yes, then they realize that they weren't important enough for me to return their phone call. But if you're a real person and you leave me a message, like a text message, like a real individual,
right,
I'll get back to you.
But there's certain situations where you just can't text. Like when you're driving.
Okay, well, if it's that important, pull over.
Oh, well, no. So no, that's just fucking stupid, and that's why I left Uncle Hare a message. I was on the road, I was driving around, and I went to call him because the other part about it is, outside of work hours, there's really no excuse other than when you're shitting that you shouldn't pick up your phone. Like, I don't understand people that just don't pick up their phone when you call them. Because you know they're not doing anything.
Oh, if you call me, I'll answer. I'm just annoyed about it.
Right. Well, that's okay. Right. But there's.
So I wish, but like I said, to circle it back to the beginning of your question, I wish my phone did not have the feature of taking phone calls.
Yeah, well, okay. I think if I had to choose, I'm going to go text message as well.
Okay.
But I'm not I don't have the it's only because I'd rather have a text. I don't really care if you call me. Sometimes you just need to hear somebody else's voice.
We have a friend who actually really hates text messages. You probably didn't know about that.
Who?
No Wheat.
Really?
He does not like if you text him. He only prefers if you call him.
I never knew that.
Most times if you text him and he doesn't like get back to you or like come to you or like party or whatever, it's because you left him a text message.
Really?
Yes. Only call him. Do not text message him. He's the opposite of me.
I never knew that.
Yep.
Because I know he doesn't respond to texts very, very much. I didn't realize he hates them that much.
Oh, he doesn't even read them.
Really?
He does, not really.
He does somewhat because I was in a group chat or a group message with him, and I do know he reads some of them. But wow, that's surprising.
Yeah.
Huh. I'll have to.
So I have a little tip there for you.
Yeah. There we
To
go.
all our friends listening.
Now, I've always
don't text No Wheat.
Yeah,
just call him.
He doesn't.
He's an old soul.
I just thought he was lazy, but I mean
that too.
And it's great because he listens. So, all right. So what is on your this or that list?
So, you want me to pick one?
Yeah, I want you to give me one.
Travis.
Yes.
This or that?
Uh-huh.
A Hot Pocket for every meal for a year, or $50,000 cash, or nothing.
Wait.
So I will pay you $50,000 to eat a Hot Pocket for every meal for a year.
Uh-huh.
Or nothing. The alternative is nothing happens.
Oh, I'll take the Hot Pockets.
Okay, so you'll eat 3 Hot Pockets, 3 square Hot Pocket meals a day for $50,000.
Now, here's my question. Now, this is tough because this is kind of a scenario which this show is not about, that we won't mention the name.
Right, yes.
So my question with this is, do I only have to eat a Hot Pocket?
No, but you must consume at least one per meal.
Oh my God, yeah, dude! For $50,000, hell yeah.
What if it's the ham and cheese Hot Pocket?
Like it's down to now it's just one Hot Pocket.
Correct.
Here's
the ham and cheese is the bane of the Hot Pocket existence. By the way,
is it really?
Yeah, it's like the lowest one on the totem pole.
I was unaware of that.
It is the punt returner of Hot Pockets.
I think even if it was a ham and cheese, that's fine. I think I'd probably get pretty creative on how to cook with it.
So you're thinking about you incorporate. What if it's just Hot Pockets?
And if it's just like one type of Hot Pocket, we got ourselves a little bit of a problem here.
Yeah.
I think still because it's only a year, I'm going to do it.
Okay, so $50,000 is worth it, huh?
Yeah, I mean, yes.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good year's salary right there.
I would do it for free. I basically did it all through college, so no money needed. Keep your money, good sir. I will just have the meal, please.
I will torture myself daily for free. All right. Well,
I mean, I do that anyways.
That's true.
I'm pretty good at that.
How's the salad thing going?
Well, ever since I've taken a little bit of a sabbatical from it since the E. coli.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'm still being careful of what I'm eating for like breakfast and lunch, but I'm being more careful because of the E. coli. I don't want to eat, lettuce and die.
Right.
No, salad is just not worth it.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Hey, it wasn't worth it to begin with.
No,
but
I will go back. I was thinking about going back to it next week, and then I looked at the news today, and I saw the first person has died from it. Finally, so I think we're still in trouble.
Hey, you can go down in infamy, though.
I could, as the second person to die from eating tainted lettuce.
A fucking salad brought you down.
That dude, fuck that. I'd rather look like Jabba the Hutt.
All right, I've got a choice for you to make.
Okay.
This or that, if you will.
Okay.
Swimming in a pool or swimming in the sea? What's your choice?
Wow. I was about to, I took a deep breath, ready to say my answer.
Right.
And then I realized that I don't have an answer because that's a really good question.
I thought so.
Wow. So let me set up the parameters of this question of yours.
Right.
Can I only do this for the rest of my life?
No.
Or is it just like a one time? Like, if I wake up, which one am I picking?
This or that. Choose. Which one would you like? What? Yeah. Oop, I almost said it.
You almost said you didn't, though.
I didn't. It's hard. This is really hard.
It is hard. What type of pool are we talking about here?
I mean, it's a pool, whatever. Like
a nice in-ground pool that's got a diving board?
Yep. Would you? Yeah. What do you prefer? What do you prefer? Like, I mean, put all things equal.
If it could be a nice pool, I'm talking in-ground pool, 8 foot deep end diving board. I pick pool.
Listen, the only type of pool is an in-ground pool. If you've got an above-ground pool, you've just got a big fucking hot tub that you can never get warm.
That's true. That is true.
Right. Like, what do you do in a fucking above-ground pool?
You put on the goggles and stare at Jimmy's feet.
Everybody goes around in a circle and you make a little whirlpool.
Should I throw the ball back to Jimmy?
That is the only thing.
Is the best. That's the best. What is that? That skit.
I don't know this reference.
Mitch Hedberg.
Oh.
Mitch Hedberg had a joke about in-ground pools. He said, "You ever notice how in-ground pools commercials are only 30 seconds long? Because that's the maximum amount of time you can pretend to have fun in an above-ground pool."
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So back to the question. Pool.
Well, I pick
or
pool.
sea?
If it's a nice pool, I'm picking pool.
Okay.
So.
Here's the funny part about it. I think I have to agree with you on this one.
We're really in simpatico this week.
There's a reason for this, though.
There's less chance of dying?
Oh, no, I don't care about that.
Oh, that was my only reason.
No, I don't care about that. I really, really enjoy swimming. Me
too.
I like going in the pool. I like going in the ocean. But
I do too.
I find it hard to find people to go swimming in the ocean with.
Really?
I do. Like Mandy she doesn't like going into anything that she can't see her feet.
Neither does Ann. She won't swim in the ocean.
Right. So which really fucking irritates me because honestly, the other part about it is there's not a whole lot to do in the ocean or in a river or something like that. Like you're just going to swim out and float there for a while. So like with a pool, you can get on a diving board, you can get, a little game of volleyball going. If you got a net, you can do other activities. There's just not a whole lot to do in the ocean like there is in a pool. So when I go to the ocean or go to the beach with Mandy, then it's just me in the ocean. Like, what? I just feel.
So I get real pissed at Ann because she wants to go to the beach every year for vacation, or whatever.
Right.
And then she wants to go to the beach, but then she just wants to get in the water. I'm like, what the fuck was the point of this?
Right. Yeah, I don't want to just sit on on a sandy beach all afternoon, just chafing my ass.
Yeah, she gets out her book and she's reading and relaxing, and I'm like, bitch. My mother's a fucking redhead. So the sun and I are mortal fucking enemies. This is not how we're living our lives. If I'm out on the beach, I need to be covered in as much water and or sand as possible to avoid Mother Nature fucking me in the ass.
Yep. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, as a soulless brother like myself,
right.
You understand the plight of the man who cannot be near the rays of the sun.
Of the pale ones, we are susceptible.
What the fuck is the point of sitting on the beach to read? A, it's terrible for your eyes. The sun's so goddamn bright.
Oh, about 5 years ago, I bought an actual beach umbrella, and I don't go on the beach without that goddamn umbrella. And if you come to the beach with me and you don't bring an umbrella, well, fuck you. I'm sorry, you're not getting under my goddamn umbrella.
Oh, completely agree. Listen, every man for himself out there, okay?
Listen, just because I prepared and you didn't doesn't mean I'm going to suffer and get horribly sunburned.
No, and I'll kill you over it because it's international waters is like 10 feet away.
That is true.
So don't fuck with my umbrella, motherfucker. I will end your goddamn life.
All right.
And I will just float away into some unknown land, or I'm sure I'll start a pirate radio station in the middle of the ocean.
I'm going to take my rum ham and I'm going to go find new civilization.
Oh, rum ham, yes.
Yes. All right. So that was that one. What do you have for me next?
Okay. Travis.
Yes.
Pick one place to live.
Okay.
Nazi Germany circa 1940.
Okay.
Or Soviet Russia.
Ooh. That is a good choice.
I thought so. I thought it'd be tough.
Are we going to call this Sophie's Choice the episode?
Oh, I don't know. We're getting some good ones. I thought we're actually having a lot of discussion about these, though.
I know. I like it.
And we're agreeing a lot, which is not our thing. This is a weird episode already.
It is. I think I'm going to base this on what little knowledge I have of day-to-day life in Nazi Germany. But if I think correctly, I think Nazi Germany was probably better as far as day-to-day life. I mean, not for Jews, obviously. But I don't think it was as strict and as how else do I want to put it? I feel like there was a lot of famine in the Soviet Union, so I'm going to go with Nazi Germany.
You racist motherfucker.
I mean, I'm just going with how my life would be affected. However, me being a male, I'm probably going to be drafted or I'm sure everybody had to join the military. So I'm probably just dying in the war.
I think they did that in Soviet Russia too, though.
Right, yeah. So that all being a wash, I do believe, I feel like there was like food shortages and shit like that. And there was, I feel like there was real problems in the Soviet Union as far as day-to-day life goes. I'm not saying I'm anti-Semitic. I'm just saying, well, didn't seem that bad.
Okay. I think I agree. I think if you were one of the lucky people in Nazi Germany to be like the favored class,
right?
Basically, a white, blonde-haired, blue-eyed male,
right?
Then you had life better than everyone that hated life in Russia, and apparently they still do.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like, and I could be wrong about this, I feel like Russia is still a third world and has always been a third world. And I just don't get that sense that Germany was that way, right before the Civil War, or the World War II.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, it was a real bummer. All right. I've got a choice for you to make.
Okay.
And I know asking you this, you're not going to like either one of them. So I'm curious as to which one you would pick. Skydiving or bungee jumping?
Skydiving or bungee jumping?
Yes.
Ooh, okay. Question.
Okay.
Am I bungee jumping off a bridge over water?
Sure.
Then bungee jumping.
Okay.
Because it could probably fail and I won't die.
And you won't die. Okay.
Because even when they break, like they still give you a lot of resistance before that. You know what I mean?
I want you to bungee jump over like one of those carnival ones, just over a slab of concrete.
No, I would never do that.
Don't most of them have airbags though? I haven't seen.
No, but Travis, that's a good question because the situation changes my opinion on it. Like you told me it was a carnival,
yeah,
bungee jump or skydiving, like at a reputable like agency. I'd probably pick skydiving.
Now let me ask you this question.
Yes.
In respect to both of these,
yes.
If you were guaranteed you're gonna survive both of them, which one would you? Sorry. How would you choose? How would you choose the more enjoyable one for you?
Guaranteed survival,
right?
Bungee jumping because it's way less fucking effort.
Really?
I don't really want to do either of them. So if I have to do one, I'll pick the one that takes the least amount of time investment.
Oh, okay. Really? Like guaranteed survival? You've no desire to do either one?
No.
Oh, wow.
Not at all.
Jesus, I think if I was guaranteed survival, and I don't know how you would do that, but if I was guaranteed survival, I'd skydive every day.
Travis, you're aware that I have a fear of falling. Not a fear of heights, a fear of falling. But both of those
I didn't realize that.
motions are basically falling, controlled falls.
Honestly, I never knew that.
Oh yeah, I'm not afraid of heights, so that doesn't bother me.
See, I am.
I'm afraid of like standing on my desk and falling. Like the fear of falling is for me. I don't like that.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want to call it a phobia. I'm not that scared. Like I fucking will do it. You know what I mean?
Okay,
but
so
I wouldn't enjoy either of them.
We kind of talked about this before because I don't like heights. I don't like unsteady heights because I think I'm gonna fall off.
Right.
So, but honestly, I've been skydiving 3 times now, and it doesn't bother me at all.
Nah, I think that I would not enjoy it. I would do it. I wouldn't be like freaked out, like I'm not doing it. But I would not. I'd be like, whatever, man, fucking fine.
Even if you didn't have the sensation of falling.
Yeah, still, I'll be like, whatever, man, fucking get it over with.
Okay, because I'll be very honest with you. In skydiving, once you're out of the plane, there's no sensation of falling at all.
Well, then what the fuck's the point?
It's an amazing, like, it's not like it's like you don't get that little like feeling in your stomach, but like you get out there and you're rushing through air. Like it's hard for me to describe how to describe the whole experience. But it was a rush and it's great, and I would probably do it again if my father wanted to again, because the third time I went with him and my father-in-law. And so, and if they wanted to do it again, I would go again. But other than that, I don't want to push my luck too much. So I've I don't necessarily need to, but I do advocate if you want to skydive, you need to do it at least twice.
I will also advocate that skydiving is one of those what I would consider higher risk activities. Not that like the chance is super high, but
right.
I would not skydive if I had a kid.
Yeah, I agree.
Same reason I would not ride a horse if I had a kid or ride a motorcycle. Like I would do it if I was a single dude, no problem with it. But like I feel like if you have another life to take care of, there are some things that should be off limits to you. And
right.
skydiving, I think, falls in that category.
After the kid's 18, you're free to do whatever the fuck you want.
Correct.
But yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm right there with you.
Okay.
All right. You got another choice for me?
Oh man, where is it? I had a good one on my list. Where is it? Hang on a second. Okay, Travis.
Yes.
Pick one person to fight. Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan. Now, before you answer,
okay,
consider that while Bruce Lee is the better pure fighter,
right?
Jackie Chan is a trained actor as well and will probably embarrass you and make you look even sillier while fighting.
You mean like he's going to dive through my legs and then pull my pants down
Just
and then punch
consider
me?
it like it's a Jackie Chan rush hour fight.
Chris Tucker's going to come out somewhere and just laugh at me.
Just saying. I'm going to throw that out there before you answer.
So, can I get... No, never mind. I was going to say, can I get some parameters on this? But if I'm fighting somebody, like a legit fight...
Oh, yeah. Now, not like a sucker punch. Like, you're going to fight him. You know what I mean?
Like for like a
you
round or
you gotta
something?
step into the octagon.
Okay. All right. Got it. I don't know much about Bruce Lee, so I'm going to go with Jackie Chan. Only because I feel like Jackie Chan is a legitimately nice dude. Like everything I have ever heard about him, and which has been limited, but everything I've heard about him has led me to believe that he is actually kind of a good dude. So that with that said, he's going to know after, one or two hits to me that I'm not really prepared for this. So he might ease up a little bit. Where I feel like Bruce Lee was so into martial arts and his way of life that he would just punish me.
You think that Bruce Lee would just literally just full on murder you?
That's kind of, yes, I feel like he would also be a little insulted that somebody with such little skill and little physical prowess would challenge him, and he would take it out on me. So that's how I look at it. I'm gonna fight Jackie Chan. I never thought those words would come out of my mouth.
I think I would rather fight. Oh, I thought about this one a lot, by the way.
Okay.
I don't want to end up on YouTube forever, so I'm going to fight Bruce Lee.
Because you're going to fight him before YouTube was invented?
I think Jackie Chan will embarrass me and make it funny, and it'll go viral.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to get embarrassed either way.
No, I'll just get knocked the fuck out by Bruce Lee.
You think like one kick and you're gone?
I think he'll just murder me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
my reasoning. I'm sure I'll lose to both. I think Jackie Chan has more chance of me ending up internet famous forever. I don't want to be the Star Wars kid that gets knocked out by Jackie Chan.
All right, Bobo, I've got a choice for you to make.
Okay, I'm ready to make a choice.
All right. Would you choose? That was very close. Would you choose going to live theater or going to see a movie?
Ooh. I mean, 99% of the time, I'm probably going to pick movie.
Okay.
But if there's a live theater event I really want to see, that's tough.
All things being equal, in this choice, all things being equal, would you rather go see performance in person? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Travis.
I did say it.
You fucked up.
You didn't even catch it. I could have kept going.
No. I heard it. I was waiting to see if you caught it, though.
You should believe it. But
Nope, not going to.
but if you had the choice, do you prefer to see live performance, or do you prefer just to get lost in a movie?
Well, they're not to me. I've never seen a play or musical in person that I liked as much as a movie.
Really?
But there are other events to me that are not comparable. Like, I wouldn't compare like a concert to a movie. I don't think that's fair to say which one I would prefer to see more.
Yeah, I'm not saying a concert. I'm saying like a play or
movie.
or a musical. But you're going
movie.
You're going movie. Okay.
Movie.
I'm going performance. I'd much rather see. I'd much rather see a play or a musical than going to see a movie. And maybe it's just because I don't have access at this point to go see more plays or more theater. Obviously, movies way easier to go see and way cheaper. But I tell you what, Book of Mormon was one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten to see that.
That was great. I saw Army of Darkness. Or no, it was Evil Dead, the musical. That was amazing. Yeah, I've seen a couple, and I'd much rather see some live theater.
Okay, well that's interesting. That's where the first thing we really disagree on.
That and Bruce Lee, Bruce Lee kicking your ass.
Oh yeah, that's true. We don't agree on that at all, which I don't understand either. That's like a simple one to me, no brainer.
I feel like I just feel like Jackie Chan would give me mercy. That's all I'm looking for, just a little mercy in this hellhole life.
I don't know about that, man. He's in it for the cash. He's in it for the clicks, the advertising revenue. No mercy on how much humor he'll turn and humiliate you with.
That dude doesn't need the money.
He actually is one of the guys that has pledged to give all his money away when he dies.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like he's a good dude. He's not gonna kill me. Bruce Lee may kill me.
I think Bruce Lee was a pretty nice guy too, apparently. But
I'm sure
he might kill you by accident. He's so awesome.
I'm sure he is, and no disrespect to the Bruce Lee family. Like but I just don't know that much about him.
Travis.
Yes.
I got a question for you.
I've got an answer for you.
So, choice one.
Uh-huh.
You can only eat McDonald's for the rest of your life.
Okay.
Choice two. You have to grow and raise all the food you eat for the rest of your life.
And kill it? Like if
you're eating meat, I will say that you can take it to a butcher, but you've got to grow and raise it yourself.
Here's my cow. Butcher this for me.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
By the way.
I mean, yes. Well, no. Usually, you take a dead animal to a butcher. Like,
I actually don't know how it works. Then.
Yeah, I mean, well, the only thing I know about where somebody, I don't know anybody that has a cow, but my dad has hunted. And when he kills a deer, he takes a deer to the butcher.
Oh, true.
He doesn't.
True. Yes. Okay.
He doesn't.
Right.
He doesn't lasso it and walk it to the butcher. But
that'd be awesome.
Wow. What do I have any? We're talking perfect world here, like, or is McDonald's gonna kill me?
No, McDonald's. Whatever McDonald's is on the menu.
Okay.
I would say that you have to.
But like, obviously, if I grow and eat all my food,
yes,
I'm going to live longer than if I eat McDonald's every day.
Unless you starve to death.
Right.
One bad crop and it's over.
I'm like Chris McCandless from Into the Wild.
But no, seriously though, one bad crop and it's over. I was joking about that, but you have to grow and raise your own food. So if you don't raise any food, you're fucking dead, Travis.
Okay, and here's my other question to this.
Uh-huh.
I mean, so here's my thought process. I'm just gonna lay it out for you. I would pick grow my own food.
Okay.
Because I have often fantasized about, just going out like to Alaska or whatever, and living like one of those homestead lifestyles and just going out there, because every day you kind of have to do this, what we're talking about. You got to grow your food, you got to go hunt, you got to go fish, you got to go do whatever. And I feel like it would give you a real sense of purpose that somebody like myself who, goes to a job and, doesn't have to do that every day, we don't have the same sense of purpose, that somebody in Alaska.
I can see that.
So I'm interested in that mentality. Now, would I want to do it for the rest of my life? I have no idea. Because I imagine that lifestyle is very, very hard.
Oh, yes, I'm sure it is.
And it is also a 7-day a week, 7-day a week, no days off lifestyle. Because if you don't go out, you don't eat.
Right.
So if I choose growing food, do I have to hold down like a job? Or is this like I live where I'm just like growing my shit, and that's how I'm living?
I think it's up to you.
Well, if I can do it, man, this is a tough one. I will say this is a tough one because, I think you look at it and you're like, McDonald's. That's not, I can eat McDonald's the rest of my life, but then you really
your life's gonna end at 70.
70? I mean, if I start now, maybe. I still think I think if I started eating McDonald's every day for man, I think I got 20 years if I start eating McDonald's.
I think that's no way. 20 years now, you're fine.
You really don't?
There are a lot of people out there that are eating fast food their whole life, basically, that live to like 80. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna pick growing my own food because I think it's a little more romantic, and I think it's something that I would actually like to do. I just am lazy.
Fair enough.
What is your choice?
It's not a choice. McDonald's.
You have no desire to do that.
No, God, no.
Would be because it would be too difficult.
I don't enjoy it, so it would be like for you. You see the romance in doing that.
Yes.
For me, it would just be a fucking chore.
It would. Yeah. Okay, I can see that.
And that makes it way less appealing to me.
Oh, absolutely. Like
I would loathe doing it every day of my life. I'd be out there like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know. I feel like after you start like growing your own vegetables and like shit like that, like I don't know. Do you think there's anywhere in the back of your mind that you could like get a sense of satisfaction from doing that? No, not at all.
That is not how I work.
Okay.
I like food to me like that is I don't give a shit about food, so growing my own food to eat it is like the worst thing I'd have to do.
Oh, okay.
I'd be miserable.
All right. Well, there you go.
And quarter pounders are so goddamn delicious.
Have you had one of the new ones?
No.
So apparently McDonald's has moved to actually using beef or all beef, but just for the quarter pounders right now.
They have not moved. It's not frozen anymore.
No, I don't think. I don't think that's correct. I think it is a different burger. But I can hear you typing, so I know you're looking it up.
Oh, I'm looking right now. Fresh beef. Interesting.
What are we finding there?
I need to do some research onto this.
Okay.
I don't know if they're actually changing the beef or I don't know.
Or maybe they're going in the way of like what is it, Wendy's that has never frozen burgers or...
Well, that's what they're doing. They're doing it because a lot of other companies are making fun of McDonald's for having frozen burgers. By the way, there is no studies or anything one way or the other that prove that frozen beef tastes better or worse than beef that's never frozen, by the way.
Right, but sure, there's no studies.
It just sounds better. It's like saying Applewood smoked bacon tastes better than bacon.
I would say like a Wendy's burger tastes better than a McDonald's burger.
But does it taste better because the meat is frozen, or it's a better quality beef in the first place? That's the point. Like, there's no.
I see what you're saying.
Like, no one's compared eating Wendy's burgers that were some frozen and some fresh. Do you know what I mean?
Well, hey, listen, you might be able to do that now. So you might be able to because they're only rolling it out in quarter pounders. So you can actually have a quarter pounder and just a regular cheeseburger and taste the difference.
That's a good point.
So we may have that, and we may report back on the podcast.
That we may be doing this
because that would be fun.
That actually would be fun.
Yeah. So
interesting.
Yeah. Anyways, there we go. I've got a decision for you to make.
Okay, I'm ready to make a decision.
Okay. Bobo, if you had to choose one, theme park or water park? Got to spend a day at one of those.
Probably water park.
You're going to go water park?
I think I'm going to go water park. I do enjoy there's not many good water parks left in America. And I do enjoy a good water park. Now, if it depends on the theme park. Is it a random theme park or is it like Universal Studios, the best theme park?
Sure. It could be. This is ideal conditions. You know, it's
in ideal conditions where there's no or minimal lines.
No,
and I'm at Universal Studios.
Right. And it's
I'd probably pick the theme park.
And it's like 65 degrees or 70 degrees out.
Yeah, I'd probably pick the theme park under those ideal conditions.
Right.
But as we all know, conditions are never ideal.
Right.
At a theme park.
Yes.
So if I'm picking the more consistent good time, I'm probably picking water park.
I don't know about this one. This one's a tough one for me. I picked it. I picked this question, and I don't know what, because I do love a good theme park. As we know from past episodes, my trip to Disney was disappointing because I thought it was more of a theme park than just a shopping fest. But so I do like a good theme park. I love rides, but I also really like water parks because because then you can bring, I don't know, I for some reason I like being in water. I like swimming. I like all that kind of stuff. I just like being in water. I used to scuba dive, but oh man, I don't know. I honestly I have this question and I don't know what I would choose. But I think in an ideal condition, I'm going to go theme park as well.
Okay.
Because rides are great.
It's tough. I mean, the ideal conditions for this one make a big difference, I think.
Right. I agree. But then you think about it, when you're standing in line in a fucking water park, if it's windy and you're wet, it's a little cold.
But ideal conditions, there's not many lines.
That's true. Yes, I agree.
Let's keep that in mind. And ideal conditions is 90 degrees out.
Yeah.
So there's no fucking wind or...
I haven't been to a good water park in a long time, and
I haven't either. That's why I was thinking about it. I was like, man, I can't even tell you the last water park I was at.
I feel like we need to change that.
Dude, I'm ready to do it. Let's go.
I'd love to, but
I hear they're bringing back Action Park in New Jersey.
What is Action Park? I've never heard of that one.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
You've never heard of Action Park?
I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of Jersey.
I'm not either. You know what? Let's move on to end times. This will be our end times. This is a great story.
Okay.
So I don't know why I know a lot about this.
Okay.
But I do know a lot about Action Park.
Okay.
Okay. So Action Park is like the most infamous of water parks ever created, Travis.
Okay.
It was in New Jersey, which is the first problem with it.
Right.
Among many. So it was a big water park. It had like 3 separate areas, and it has a dicey history of like killing people.
Yeah. Well, okay. I Googled Action Park, New Jersey, and the first thing that pops up says the rise and fall of Action Park, New Jersey's most dangerous water slide. And apparently there was a fucking loop in it.
Yes, there is, Travis.
Where a lot of bloody noses happen. Jesus.
Right?
Wow. Wait a minute. Did you go to this?
Oh, no, I've never been to it.
Okay.
No. I'm not a fucking crazy person.
Go on, because that's the thing. Like, this sounds like something stupid I would do. I can't imagine you going to this.
Oh, no. I just know about it because it's fucking hysterical.
Right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. This literally, that slide caused fatalities, Travis. And you know what kind of how it killed people?
How's that?
head injuries. The first person that died, he slid off the track and his head hit a rock, which killed him instantly.
Yeah, but he went out having fun. I mean,
No, Travis. In 2 years alone, this slide produced 14 fractures and 26 head injuries.
They did try to bring it back. I'm reading they did try to bring it back, but it is closed since.
It has closed since. They did rename another park. So, but okay, Travis, there were at least I believe 6 people that died at Action Park. You know what the nickname of Action Park was?
No.
Because it got so many people going into the hospital. It was called Traction Park.
Wow, that's that's awesome. Is this the wait? Oh shit! Isn't this the new Johnny Knoxville movie?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Yes, they're making a movie about it because it's so unsafe. I think the movie's called Action Point.
Right. Actually, yes.
And it's based on Action Park.
It's basically, it's basically Jackass.
Yes.
It's scripted Jackass.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Yes. So, anyways, now I'm letting people know when they watch this movie now, Action Point coming out. I think it comes out next month in June. Actually,
it might. Yeah.
It's based on Traction Park.
Wow. All right.
So I'm dropping some knowledge on you, motherfuckers.
I had no idea.
And they've been trying to bring it back for years because the legacy of it is so infamous because it was always in the news. You know what I mean? So people are nostalgic about it because it was always in the news, and that dangerous persona has kind of lived on through the years. You know what I mean?
Right. Yes.
So, but the name has legs because of that. So they're always trying to bring back Action Park in one way or another, just to capitalize on the free marketing of being Action Park.
Dude, I would totally go.
Right?
I would. Yes, absolutely, 100%. I'm in.
Dude, let's do it. They have changed the name back to Action Park again, by the way.
Right. Well, no, that closed down in 2015.
No, in 2016 they renamed the other Mountain Creek Park Action Park again.
Oh, they did. Oh, okay. So
apparently, yes.
All right. Well, maybe we have a road trip coming up.
It's Mountain Creek Water Park.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I lied, Travis. They changed it from Action Park back to Mountain Creek Park. So it was retired. That's my confusion. Sorry.
Yes.
So the name is no longer Action Park as of right now, but it's at the same place.
Gotcha. Well,
got it? It's confusing. I know. They keep trying to bring it back and shut it down again.
Well, maybe we got like I said, we got a road trip coming up here.
I'm into it. Let's do it.
All right.
Okay. That's all I got for you. So the number is 747 banging.
747-226-4464.
I don't know what we should call in about this week. Make fun of Travis for being the first one to say the words that should not be said on this episode.
Should we put a this or that for the poll?
Yes.
And then,
I think we should. And it should be about Action Park.
Okay.
Knowing that this park has killed 6 people, would you go to it? I mean, it's not just one person, Travis. It's not just a fluke fatality.
Okay.
In 2 years, this one ride gave 26 head injuries to people.
Okay.
Knowing that, would you ride it? It was called the Alpine Slide.
Would you go to Action Park, or would you, or do you want to make it? Yeah, would you visit Action Park? Yes.
Yeah.
Is that
right,
good?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So there's the poll. You can go to pwthepodcast.com to vote on it. You can call in to just give us your vote verbally.
On this one slide, Travis, the Alpine Slide, the sleds had like 2 speeds. Basically extremely slow, or as one former employee put it, death awaits.
Is there any chance that our friend Bill has been there?
Oh, we should ask Billy from Philly.
That would be great. I don't know if he's a regular listener, but if you are listening, Bill, we would love to hear any story.
If anybody else that's listening to the podcast in the country has gone to Action Park, call in and let us know.
Yes. Yep.
Interested to find out.
Absolutely.
I really want to know. I want to know if you got head injuries and if that's why you listen to the podcast. So go ahead. That'll all be on pwthepodcast.com. It's Prestige Worldwide, the podcast on Google Play, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Stitcher, all that bullshit. PW the Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the social media stuff.
I've been noticing. I've been
What?
noticing a lot more people have been sharing our stuff like on Facebook.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate that. We're noticing the uptick, and we're happy for it.
Absolutely, yes.
And we are glad you're participating.
Yep, that's all. That's all we can ask for. That's all we want.
Yeah, please keep it up. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And if you don't, fuck off.
That's the Prestige Worldwide way.
That's right. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll catch you next week.
See you next Thursday.